Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Welcome to, it looks like the sun is going to be shining off and on today, Winnipeg. Yep. Same as yesterday, 17.5 Celsius. Okay, now today we've got 3 little pieces to go on this, and then it's ready to spray. Well, we'll move in a little closer and look at them. Each one has a little piece of railing on them. When you see them, you'll remember when we made them a few days ago. Yeah. Okay. Oh, got a comment from you. We were talking about what color to paint the hulls of the utility boats. And got a comment from California Corey. And Corey served on the nuclear-powered USS Virginia. And he said that the bottoms of the utility boats on his ship were also black. Okay, so black it's going to be. Okay, even though the color call out for in the color guide, where is it? Doesn't matter. Says that they're hull red. I don't think they knew for sure. So I'm gonna go with black, or maybe a very, very dark gray, and that's what it's gonna be. Yeah. So you know, it's really nice when there's knowledgeable people. I've said this before. I am very, you might say, honored and overwhelmed, sort of, that there are people that have actually served on these huge, like Corey on the cruiser and Jeff on the carrier, you know, and there's others that probably never comment that have also served on these, the real thing, and they're watching me. Probably just to see if I keep breathing. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to work here and see what we can do. Yeah, we're almost done with step 20, except for the painting. Well, no, then I guess we got to make the little boat. Yeah, we got to stick together the L21 and the K2. That shouldn't be hard. Painting it so that it looks realistic is going to be the hard part. Okay, was there anything else I wanted to mention here? No, I don't think so. Let's just recompose and get right into it. Okay, now according to our manual here, it says put these 2 pieces on last. So that would be this piece and this piece. Now they both can't be last, but I think I know what they mean. Okay, so that would mean that we, okay, this piece here we already stuck on yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, we did. It's right here. Okay. I think we can probably go ahead and put this piece on. Let's just sort of turn this around here a little bit. And there is a positioning, a locating flange or whatever. And we might have to very carefully scrape out the inside of this so it'll go on. On the other hand, it might just snap into place. This is almost identical. In fact, it is identical to a piece that we did already that goes on the other side. Now this is falling into place there. Now let's be careful how I hold on to it. Got to watch where I grab now, or I'm going to break my railings up. Yeah, that fits right down in there. I don't think I need to. I'll just put a little bit of extra thin on the sides there and just let it wick its way around, and it'll meld itself into place. And after we spray it, we're not going to see where the extra thin was. So why don't I just sort of recompose and yeah, we'll do that next. Now, careful for the railing. That looks like it's down to me. Okay. Bring some in right here on this side. That'll wick its way down. And a little bit right in here. And that's more than enough. Okay, now when that melding takes place, that is not going to come off of there. Okay, now the last piece we put on, I guess it could be either this one or this one. So let's put this one on. And how do I hold on to this now so that I'm not going to put any stress on the railing? And I'm just going to fit. Maybe if I grab it right in here like this. Pretty sure that's the way it's supposed to go. Okay, once again, that we're lucky. It seems to be fitting. Just give it a little wiggle there. Okay. I'm gonna have to buy myself a new extra thin. No, I know I could use the Tamiya airbrush cleaner too. It'll also work, but not quite as well. And people are going to say, well, how do you know, Ron? Did you test it? Well, no, I guess I have to admit I didn't test it. Okay, I don't know if I need to put any up here or not. Ooh. Well, that's okay. It will when it evaporates, it'll shrink and you won't see it, and then we'll be spraying. Okay, now let's just carefully see if I can hold it right here like this. Put a little bit of pressure there to make sure that it's seated all the way down. I think it is. Okay, now we got one more piece here to put on. That'd be this one right here. Guess we just have to figure out exactly where it goes here. That's the other last piece. Okay. Now the other last piece. I'm beating this to death, aren't I? I just felt it was amusing that there was two lasts. Okay, it has to go. This tongue right there has to go in. Let's see, now how can I grab this? This is going to be kind of hard to grab. I might have to almost make up a special little tool here. Because, yeah, this has to go down in here. Now I don't want to break this railing off. You notice I'm holding it by the railing. Maybe I should move in a little bit here. I'm probably going to get my fingers in your way. You know what? I'm going to have to twist this around so it's a little bit more friendly for me. Okay, this is clearly not the best way to be doing this. Now, there's a little notch right there. I just noticed that now for the first time. So this has to go in that notch, as well as the tongue going in the slot on the bottom. Yeah, it might just make it there. Maybe if I was to, oh, look at push-out pin flashing. Yeah, what am I going to do about that? Well, maybe I'll see if I can just very carefully get rid of that without breaking the railing off. Okay, I don't know if I made it better or worse there. Maybe if I was to grab it here. Now, if I push here on this corner, it might just sort of snap down into place. No, it's catching. It has to go down straight. I think maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and maybe I'll take Chris's file and see if I can't just do something about that tongue. Make it a little bit more pointy. Okay, I've got the tongue file down, but I know there's something missing, right? I accidentally caught the file on the railing. And I'm noticing here, it is just about ready to break off. Now I'm going to fix this off camera. It's probably going to take me about an hour. And I'll be doing it off camera so that we've already spent a lot of time gluing this on. I'm going to glue it on much the same way as I did before. So we'll see you back here when it's fixed. Okay, I've got it sort of. I got it glued in place here. Just pressing it down. Try and get it to seat really well without breaking the railing off again. I think it's about as good as we can get it. Did a bit of a butcher job here trying to join these back together. This piece of railing, it broke completely off. I remember when I was bending the railing, the first time I bent it the wrong way, so then I had to bend it the right way. Then I guess when I caught it with the file a few minutes ago, I bent it again, and the metal fatigue set in, and the little connections, the 4 little rails broke off the stanchion. I know it looks terrible close up like this. Now after this is all painted with the 82, we do put a ladder in here. Something like that. I'm a little bit concerned now that I see it because I'm realizing that the 82 is fairly dark. It's not a light gray, it's a dark gray. And I'm thinking this ladder may not show up as well as I would have liked. Anyway, we'll worry about that when the time comes. Okay, there is likely not going to be a Missy the Dog segment today. Maybe not even tomorrow. We'll see what happens. And yesterday I sprayed my weeds in the patio, where they're growing out of the cracks in the patio yesterday, with a product called Killex. So you can see up here I've Googled in Killex Weed Killer Pets. And we got an AI overview here. Killex Weed Killer can be used. It is crucial to ensure that pets are kept off treated areas until the product is completely dry. Okay, well, it's been dry for a long time. Okay. Is Killex Weed Killer safe for pets? Okay, Killick's weed killer is generally considered to be safe for pets after it has dried. Okay, so it's safe after it's dried. But then it goes on to say, keep the pets off treated area for at least 24 hours or until the area is completely dry. Well, I guess maybe in high humid areas it takes a long time to dry. I don't know. But it's dry. So that's what I'm getting out of it. Now I know you can keep going through the all the stuff here, and here you'll find out why was Killick's banned in Canada. So you read this, and my goodness, you think it's so bad it was banned in Canada. Well, obviously it's not banned because I can go to the store right now and buy it. I can go on Amazon and have it delivered to the house. You know, there's just no end to precaution, I guess. You know, if you want to be completely safe, don't get out of bed in the morning. So we're going to, Max and I have decided that we're going to play it safe here with Missy. Because I know that Missy could come, when she comes across the patio, she's going to walk on that grass. She's going to get it on the bottom of her paws, and then dogs lick their paws. I mean, she's a dog. That's what dogs do. So there is the chance, I suppose, that she could get sick. So we're going to err on the side of safety here. So in other words, bottom line, there will be no Missy the dog segment today. Okay, I think the only thing left to do here in step 20 is do something with the boat. And for this one here, I was going to glue this in, and then I was realizing that if I'm going to be having the bottom black or dark, some gray, probably black, flat black, I guess, and then the upper part from where this what do they call this thing? The rubbing keel or something? It's so that when it rubs along the side of a dock or something like that, it doesn't damage the hull. Anyway, this thing right here, from here to here, it could be gray. It doesn't have to be black. Although the easiest would be to do the whole thing in black, but I don't think that's the way it would be. Then this top part right here would be like deck tan, right? And then the cabin parts, I guess they could be you know, light gray or something. Now, so the best time to paint these parts is when they're apart, before I glue them on. I guess that's what I was starting to say, and I got terribly sidetracked. Okay, yeah, paint the deck tan and everything. Then when you put it together, the line will be much more definitive. Okay, now on Nigel's here, I was noticing that you notice in the back it's kind of opened out. Let's see if I can. Oh, there's a piece of flashing in there we got to get rid of. Well, I'll use my knife on that later. Okay, but here on Nigel's, there's quite a bit that has to be taken out. Yeah, I'd have to go all around there with the hobby knife and try and cut this out. Yeah, because this shouldn't be in here. Let's just get rid of this thing right here. We don't need this in here. There we go. Didn't take very much to get rid of it, did it? No. Okay, well this one here is ready. I'll think about what I'm going to do here while I'm working on this one. But yeah, there's no use gluing this together until we paint this. So, and I'm gonna just use a brush. So I imagine that what would be the best to do first? The black on the bottom, or the gray on the top? Which either way, there's a chance of, you know, going over the edge. I wonder how hard it would be to mask this. Yeah, if I was to maybe mask this, if I could run a piece of masking tape just along the top of this gunnel thing, only it's not the gunnel. This part here would be the gunnel. Yeah, rubbing rail, I think it's called. I think that's what it was called. Okay. We're just not getting anywhere now, are we? It's what time we got? It's about 11 minutes to 1 in the afternoon already. Just wondering if I should maybe call it quits for today. I haven't been out for a ride yet. I do want to do that, so yeah, I'm going to call it quits for today, folks. So thanks for watching, and all being well, we'll be seeing you tomorrow.